Wow, day 365, y'all. Technically day 366 in a row on this channel brings me to the woods where I'm starting out this video at, trying to currently get to this pond. But wow, y'all, 365 days in a row. What all started out as a little joke of just 30 days straight to make up for how bad I was uploading. And I regret coming back here, y'all. There are so many mosquitoes. I mean, this video, y'all, I had so much more planned for it. But I ended up going on an unscheduled little trip to state for track, which was 100% worth it. But here we are, y'all. That just kind of summarizes this whole channel as I'm climbing up this really big hill. Let me show you guys. This is my current view. Currently just straight blown hiking out here. So if I'm not really talking, I'm kind of focused here. I'm about to fall down a hill. I don't know why I chose to do this. Okay, well, let me get up here. Okay, y'all, I found a spot to sit down up here. So I just want to kind of apologize, y'all, if this video isn't anything crazy like I know I've been kind of hoping for day 365. But it's truly just going to be a real video. Something that I want to look back on and be like, wow, I really did it. So that's kind of the vibes I'm going for here. Nothing too crazy. I have a busy day, actually. I have quite a bit to do from getting back from state. I literally am still wearing my state wristband that I had to buy. So I need to get back home here. I'm going to take you guys along with my kind of day. Just kind of talk about some of my favorite moments. So I'll actually kind of share some of my favorite moments. I've literally just been vlogging, going for runs with all of you guys. Not like with you, but like, you know what I mean? Like just filming my runs, like the trip that I went on last summer to Tennessee. Those running videos, they might not be very good, but they're some of my favorite videos that I've ever filmed. So as I'm sitting here getting eaten alive by bugs, probably getting a bunch of tick bites, I'm just gonna kind of take in this view. It's not the best, but it's definitely something. I just came from all the way down there, y'all, where like the water is. I'm really just sitting in the trees. I still have to make it all the way up there. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the sounds. So I think that was enough of that. I need to either get up here or down, back down there, but I don't think I'm making it back down. So I'm just going to try to get up, trying to put my phone away so I do not fall. Let me get up, and then I need to run home. I'm like, I don't even know how far away from my house right now. Okay, y'all, so I made it to the top. Currently all the way up here. The trail ended, though, so now I have to kind of get my way out of here. This used to be a full-blown trail, but it appears it's all overgrown now. I think I can plow my way through here. Probably get poison ivy. I don't think there's really any back here. Probably some other stuff that I shouldn't touch, but this is splendid. Actually, I guess it opens up a little bit more once I get through here. Try not to fall. We'll see. Okay, y'all, I made it. I literally just slid down that whole hill, y'all. That was fun. Didn't lift up my feet a single time. Anyways, now I need to get back to my house. I'm like, I don't know, not too far away, so I'll see y'all when I get home. Okay, y'all, so it's actually a little bit later now. I got home from my run, and then I just kind of chilled for a couple minutes, and then I just went out back, and I had to clean our pool, which actually took longer than expected. It took me like 40 minutes to clean it, y'all, because I had to sit there. I tried to just straight up vacuum it, but it was the first time cleaning it all season. So there was a bunch of stuff that kind of got lodged in there from last year still. And then just from when we took off the tarp, stuff fell in. So I just kind of sit there and scrape it all off, which is all right. And then I had to give it like half an hour to let it settle back down so I could use the vacuum. Because otherwise it was just so stuck to the bottom. So it was like a whole process right there. But I got that done. And now I need to hop in the shower. And I actually need to film today's video and get it edited, which I came up with the idea while I was outside. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to get in the shower, and then I'm going to film that. And then we'll kind of jump more into this year special because I have some things planned, but it's gonna be a long night, y'all. Because I plan on staying up somewhat late for this. It's already 2 p.m., but we'll see where this video brings us. Stick around, though, because soon here I'm going to kind of tell you guys my favorite moments and all that stuff. I just want to get this thing uploaded, and then I'll talk about that while I wait for the premiere. Okay, y'all. So this video is now uploading. So I just wanted to kind of sit here and kind of just talk to you guys for a little bit about this past year. It's been something so special to me that I would not change anything about it, better or worse. Everything was just so amazing. The high times, the low times, which I try to show you guys literally everything. Which is why I think this was just so special to me, because now I'm going to be able to look back and see my favorite times. And I think I've had such a good balance this past year of, like, filming enough and not filming too much. Because there were so many fun things I did off camera, y'all, that I haven't even really shared, y'all. Like, during this, like, whole, like, year of daily uploads, I'm trying to think, where are all the cool places that I've went? I've been to the Smoky Mountains. I went to South Dakota, and I went to Texas. I think those are the 3 main places that I went, I think. But then there's so many other, like, fun little trips and, like, state that I just got back from literally 2 days ago for you guys, yesterday for me. It's just been so special. And the fact that I managed to keep this streak alive, y'all, I literally never thought I would do it. And there was times during the streak, even just like literally yesterday, I did not think I was going to get a video up today. I'm like, it's going to end day 364. But here we are, y'all. What I kind of wanted to do too here was just pull up this list that I have of my favorite videos. So, let me actually, I had a whole script ready for this, y'all. Let me kind of read you guys what I was gonna say for this, and then I just kind of scrapped it, because I'm like, that's not real. That's not what this, like, upload streak series, I don't know what to call it, was. It was something so much more than that to me. It was so, like, real, which is why I wanted this to literally just be like a normal vlog on this channel, pretty much. So, here we go. Start with me running into Blank Park. Get shots of my feet hitting the ground, the leaves ruffling, the water moving, the birds chirping. Get a shot of me walking down the path before walking over the water where my camera sits right below me. I actually did think about doing that, but there were actually a handful of people in the park. So, I'll actually show you guys one of the opening clips that I filmed for it, which I think the background was perfect, but then there were so many people around and they started talking and it just didn't work out there. So that's why the intro was up in the woods. So then, I was going to say, I reached down to grab the camera and walk over to the picnic table and just sigh and look around for a minute before saying something like, sitting here at this picnic bench right now on day 365 just doesn't feel real. May 30th, 2025, I announced that I would upload for 30 days straight, starting in June. And at that time, it was just a joke. Here we are on June 1st, 2026, still uploading daily. And I was going to go for like a little run in this park and share my favorite memories on the run. But let me just go ahead. I have 5 categories of my favorite like memories on this channel. We have a running category, claw machine category, proud of category, best vibes, and funny. So we'll start with running. Running, my favorite memories were this deer almost killed me mid-run video, running in Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg, and running during a blizzard. That deer video, y'all, was so unexpected, but it was so funny, y'all. Literally just a deer came out of nowhere. That was fun, and it made that whole run so much better. I don't even remember how far I was running. Was it 6 miles, maybe? I don't remember. But it's just little things like that that are unplanned that just make it so much better. And then running in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, y'all, that was literally, the videos did not turn out, but those were my favorite moments of my entire life. I would live that over 1,000,000,000,000 times again. And then running during a blizzard, that one was just not fun, but it was like, it's a memory. I'll put it that way. And then claw machines. When I run like 4 prizes in a row and then I left them on the claw machine. I think I won 2. I was being a little dramatic when I made this. And then when I won my little sister's Christmas gifts, and then just losing a bunch of times. No, when I won, I think I won 2 prizes out of it that one time. I think. I'm trying to remember. I think that was the time I won more. I swear I won more, but then I watched it earlier and I think I only won twice. But they set it up so perfectly, y'all. That was fun. And then, now we'll move on to the third category. Videos I'm proud of. So these ones I was just proud of how they turned out and that kind of stuff. The road to 2,000 subs. That was like top notch. The yearly montage. That was pretty good. Bucky's $500 haul. Final day of high school. Bucky's $500 haul, y'all, was the most underrated video on this channel. I spent so long working on that video and it just did not perform. And then final day of high school, y'all. That video popped off. That was a good video. I'm proud of that one. And then the videos that give me the best vibes are Who Gave Me Coffee and my Northern Lights video. Who Gave Me Coffee, y'all? That video was fun. I had so much energy from drinking that coffee, cleaning my room, just overall a vibe. And then the video with the Northern Lights, that one was just fun to film. I was having such a blast all day. It's like the longest video too. Just so fun. Then the Northern Lights to cap out the day. You can't get anything better than that. And then the funniest video in my opinion is the halftime show. That video was the most unhinged video I think I've posted. I used like AI song makers to make songs for me. It was fun. I remember that I showed that one to my mom and she's like, so that's what you do when you're whale. So, yeah. And then I was also going to say real moments that I did not explicitly show in videos, which was just, my goal with this section was just to kind of share, like, why this was so special to me. So, I filmed my full summer before senior year, which senior year is just such, like, a monumental thing, especially in the U.S. I don't know how it really is in other countries. I'm assuming it's the same. If not, it's called something different. I don't really know. But here in the U.S., senior year is, like, the most important year of your life. I personally think so. Some people say college is more important. But senior year is, like, when you take that first step to doing stuff for your future. Once you're in college, you know, like, you're there. You're kind of committed to doing something. But high school, you have to decide what you want to do. And I'm not saying, like, you're deciding what you want to do for your life. You're deciding, like, what's next. And it's kind of an important step. I don't know how to word that properly. And then the Tennessee trip, y'all. I kind of filmed that with the running. But there were so many more moments to that were off camera that I just haven't shared. Like me, my older sister, and my dad hiking Mount Lake Conte on very little sleep in like 100-degree weather. That was something, y'all. That was top 5 days of my life. That's up there with this trip to state, y'all. I think it's actually ahead of it, but this trip to state, y'all, really is up there with this Tennessee trip. And it's crazy because the trip to state was only like 3 days. Tennessee was like 5 or 6 days, I don't remember. But then another reason that I'm so happy that I have all this is I have my whole senior year on camera. Like, first day of school to final day of school is on, like, camera, and it will always be here unless somehow my channel gets taken down. But hopefully that doesn't happen. And then another little highlight is I have my final high school, like, athletic events on here. Like, not the race itself, but like what I was thinking, like before and after the race, like I have that documented now, which I haven't even really shared anything about my actual final track race, which I ran on the state track, y'all. I'll talk about that in a minute here. But then really, this final point that I have in here is my transition. I don't even know what I meant by this. My transition from at the end of the day, I have a whole montage of the best year of my life. I guess that's all I wanted to say here. But, y'all, so at state, y'all, we'll kind of talk about that now because I have not shared anything about that. So state, y'all, during the meet, they have an under the lights race. That was actually Friday night. I ran the mile and 2 mile. So it's what we call dirty double as track runners. I think pretty much everybody goes by that. But it was actually a reverse dirty double because normally the 2 mile is before the mile. But for this specific meet, you could call it, I guess, races, I don't know. The mile came before the 2 mile. But I had like no recovery, or not recovery. I had like no warm up for this mile, y'all. It was pretty much a straight like raw dogged because we had to wait in a tent forever to be let onto the field. Because we had to wait for, I think it was 3A prelims to be done before we could go start warming up and pay to run. It's like $10 to race. Not terrible. And then, anyways, before that all I ate that day, y'all, for breakfast I had French toast sticks and fruit, and then lunch I had buffalo chicken ranch mac and cheese, which was fire. And then for dinner I had lasagna. And between dinner and the race, it was maybe 2.5 hours. So it was like no time for that food to settle, y'all. It was fun, to say the least. And somehow I still managed to run a 5:37 mile, which, not to toot my own horn, before this year, that would have been a PR. Like, that's crazy to think to me. But anyways, other than that, mile, ran that, which was just straight chaos. There's people riding on like the little like horses on the sticks. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. And then there was people dressed in bananas. My coach was running. If you're watching this, okay, sorry about that, y'all. My phone just ran out of storage. I've been filming too much. I've been rambling for like 12 minutes now. But anyways, my coach, y'all, off the gun. He's just off the track. The state track has rails, y'all, to where it's like the lanes, and then there's like a little area that comes up so you can't like run off the track to cut it at all. And he's just immediately over, y'all, in lane 0. He got elbowed off, so he just kind of ran as close to that as he could, but get the man DQ'd. He can't run anymore. He's cheated. It's okay, because he ended up making it up, because he ended up running in lane 7 for a lot of it, I think. But anyways, skipping ahead kind of to the 2 mile. That 2 mile, y'all, I honestly had no plans really going into it other than just trying to have fun. Because there's just something so special about running on the state track, y'all. Just, you can't get much better vibes than that. So I decided I was just going to book it off the gun, which I did. I ended up PRing my 200, y'all. I ran at 28. I have no speed. I definitely could run faster than that. I felt so fast yesterday. Not yesterday, Friday. But then I ended up dying off. I was actually talking to the dude in second. We were kind of dissing on the dude that went out and led it. He opened up in like a 54, 55, I believe. And then he dropped out. But then I led it for about 2 meters before I dropped off and let the dude that was leading it take over, because I didn't want to ruin the whole race. I ended up running like a 12:37, 12:36, 12:30. And I think it was exactly 12:30 that I ran. I think it was exactly 12:30. They never ended up posting official results. I just went off of what my Garmin told me. So it was about 12:30 that I finished in. So not utterly terrible if we're being 100% honest here. It's also after sleeping on the floor, y'all. I slept on the floor during state because I didn't have an actual bed to sleep in. So that was fun. But anyways, I think that's enough rambling for now. You guys will hear more stories from state a little bit later on. That's just kind of my final high school race. I was more describing it for my future self to watch back. This video is more like a selfish video for me, to where I just want to kind of hear all these things and really look back at it and be like, wow, I really took it for granted. And I don't want to think that. I want to be like, wow, he really enjoyed all these things. And that's really how his state went. And like, I want my grandkids to watch this and be like, wow, he wasn't lying about those stories. There's no evidence. Just kidding. There actually is. But anyways, I'm gonna actually work on finishing up this video. I don't know why I closed my MacBook because it's not fully up yet. It should be about up, but my MacBook's about out of storage, so I need to clear off him. I need to finish clearing out more storage on my phone since he ran out of storage. Blah, blah, blah. And I need to clean up my room and put stuff away because I did not clean up after state, really. All my stuff got washed, I think, and I put most of it away. But do you guys like my new shirt? I don't think I ever really showed you guys. This is the shirt I got. I actually got a free towel. I'll grab that. I'm gonna grab that and show you guys my free towel that I got. Okay, this right here, y'all. I got this for free. Do y'all like my towel? I don't know what to do with it. I feel like I need to like frame it somewhere. It's really cool. They probably give these out at like every single IHSA state final. But anyways, let me talk about food, y'all. I have to share the food with y'all. It was so good. The first night we were there, I had spaghetti from some Italian restaurant. I don't even know what restaurant it was. And then the second day for lunch. Actually, I guess I kind of already told you guys that. Second day was the buffalo chicken ranch mac and cheese, and then lasagna and some breadsticks for dinner. And then the third day, y'all. Whew, you guys already know I like my brisket. I had to get myself one from this one food truck. Forgot what it was called. I think I have a picture of it. Something Brisket House or something. I think it's called like the Brisket House, maybe. I don't know. I fact checked myself already. So anyways, I need to do some things. But I never finished sharing what I ate. I'm like all over the place. I can't believe this, y'all. So with my brisket, y'all, had a side of baked beans and a side of macaroni and cheese. I knew the mac and cheese was good because I had the mac and cheese the day before from the same food truck, actually. And I didn't want to splurge when I got the mac and cheese on the brisket, because brisket was $17, y'all. I'm like, I'm going to save $3 to get the mac and cheese. And then the second day, I'm like, I might as well just splurge. When am I ever going to be back here? So I ended up splurging on that. And then for dinner that night, I had a spicy flex chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. We stopped in this one little area that had like a couple of restaurants. It's like a Chick-fil-A, a Chipotle, and I think, what else was it? Panda Express, I think. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys take a quick little breather. Maybe I'll show you guys the view again, so you guys get a break from my voice, because you guys have been listening to it for a while now. Okay, y'all, so it is now, like, after dinner. I've been kind of working on some behind-the-scenes things. One of the things, y'all, I just want to show you guys and see what you guys think about it. This little, like, JWW, kind of like a keychain. I have one design. Let me see if I can add him onto here. That actually has the keychain part to it. This right here is thinking about literally just printing off to have in my room. But let me make this keychain thing, I don't know, 4 inches by 1.65 inches. That's probably about the size of a keychain if I had to guess. Let me slide this guy right here out of your guys' way. Let me show you guys this keychain that I designed. Okay, so let me know, if I was to release, like, something like this, y'all, obviously it would come in different colors. Would you guys buy this? Let me know down in the comments down below. Because personally, I think it kind of looks cool. But I want to know, what all of you guys think of it. Just something like this. I want to start releasing merch sometime here. I might print off one just to see what it looks like tonight. We'll have to see where the night brings us, though. Because it is currently 8:34. I'm kind of just letting it soak in a little bit here. I'm probably going to chill for a couple minutes. I need to clean out my printer, actually. And then we might just put one of these keychains just to see what it looks like. I think it shouldn't take no more than, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes to print. So I think that's what we're going to do next to celebrate one straight year. Okay, y'all. So I'm currently cleaning off the filament plate. This right here is kind of what it all prints on. And I just use this Ready 3D printer, 3D printing filament every so often on it. And today's one of those days that he needs it. I've done a lot of printing on him, and you could literally see, like, the marks from previous prints on it. So I'm gonna let him sit there. It takes like 15-20 minutes for him to kind of settle on there to get actually in there and remove all the greases and stuff. You basically just don't want any grease on there, or it doesn't heat up properly, and then the print stops sticking, and it just kind of gets dirty. And 3D printing such like a fine thing that one thing messes up everything. So I like to take pristine care of it, especially that plate. I need to take better care of the whole thing. But anyways, I'm gonna let him sit there. This is just truly my day, yo. It's been a pretty boring, actually, I'm gonna say laid back. I've been relatively busy all day. I'm about to start actually putting together this video so I can have it out on time tomorrow. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do while he degreases. Okay, y'all, so I currently have him printing, and my printer's making some whack noises, y'all. I definitely need to get some stuff before I print, like, anything else on him to degrease him, because I think that's the main issue, is I've never, not degrease, I need to grease. There's so many, things that go into it, like I said earlier, but I need to grease up all of the, let me flip my camera so you guys can see. Like, all of these rods down here, and then the rods up there, and then even the rods up there. Those right there all have to be greased up every so often. And I think mine's about overdue for one, because I can actually see debris on the top bar. So I definitely need to get some greaser. I'm going to try to figure out what greaser I should use for it. But I definitely need to do that, because it makes it so it slides smoother. I also think I need to do some general maintenance on him. I'm going to figure out all that stuff. That might actually be a good tomorrow project, potentially. But he's going right now. He has 18 minutes left. I'm not exactly sure how thick he is, but he's going up pretty decently right now, I'd say. That's the current status. Let me open up the door so you guys can go in here. Maybe. Hope I don't get you guys. There he is, y'all. It's a pretty decent angle, actually. So, coming back. That's pretty much what's going on in there right now. I'll show it to you guys once he's done. I want to get your guys' opinion on it, if you guys would be interested in something like this, or what. So, I'll show you guys him later. Okay, y'all. So, I just heard the beep on my 3D printer. I have not seen this yet. You guys are actually going to get to see it before me right here. Well, technically, I'm going to see it before because I have to edit this, but, you know what I mean. You guys are going to see it right here. Can you guys see yet? This is... There she is, y'all. In all of her beauty. That's actually kind of cool. It's a little stringy, I think. Let me get in here. That took 22 minutes to print. One thing I actually want to do is I think I can check how many print hours I have. No, I don't want to change the bed temp. I want to go this. I've only printed for 68 hours, so I guess maybe I'm not due for, the oils. I don't know, it was making weird noises, and that just looks dirty back there. So I might have to do it anyways. I think it's is it 100 hours you have to do it? I'm not too sure. But I just realized this says, all my printer's information, so I'm gonna have to blur all that out. But 68 hours is the print time that I've put on this bad boy. Let me get this keychain off of here. I think if I was to sell something like this, I would definitely have to make them smaller, because this is kind of huge. But this is kind of sick, y'all. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. But what I was kind of thinking with, like, the one that didn't have the keychain hole was, like, a legitimate sign that I could just kind of set up. But, this is kind of cool. And I like the silver, actually. It was kind of a mystery to me. I had no clue what color I had on my printer at the time. So I just kind of clicked print and then I checked. But I like it in the silver. I think it looks kind of like industrial. The only thing is, it's kind of like streaky. I don't know if you guys can really tell. You guys can. So I think I'd have to slow down my printer for it. But he's kind of cool. What should I do with him, y'all? This is the first ever, like, piece of Jace's Wacky World merch printed. I wonder, could he? Yeah, I can definitely just put him, like, up here on top of the fridge with all my other 3D printed stuff. I should make, like, a little stand for him. I think that'd be cool. Maybe, like, tomorrow I can make him a stand so he can, like, actually stand up. And then he'll just live up here with all this other 3D printed stuff. I mean, he can stand, but it's not the best. That's cool. Let me actually put one more thing up there. Then I'll show you guys all my stuff up here. Okay, yeah, this right here is pretty much everything that I've 3D printed. There's a couple things missing. Like, I know I have a... What is missing? Oh, I have an otter thing that I made for my little sister that's missing. And then... I think that's pretty much it, though. So we have the Tesla phone charger. This right here is like a hanger for a backpack. We got the cow. I forgot I made this one day. We got the ornament. We got the... I forgot. Oh, I think this was a water fountain piece that you can put on a sink. We got the bidet. We got the little tiny rubber duck up here. I didn't know I still had one of these up here. Let me know, y'all. Should I start selling these? That'd be sick. We got the Connect 4. We got the phone case. We got this now. We got Stitch. We got the book holder thing. This right here was a piece for drafting that was a fail. I just threw it up here because why not? So I'm starting to build up a collection up here, y'all. Most of this stuff I did not design. The only thing up here I really designed was the Tesla charger, the ornament, and then the JWW thing. Everything else up here I just got online. But pretty cool. Actually, I'm hoping to do more 3D printing videos soon here. So let me know, y'all. The business idea I'm actually taking serious right now. Thought I kind of revealed in this, like, bigger style video here. JWW merch. Coming soon. This right here is, like, the first prototype. It's gonna live up here on top of my fridge until I make more. I will say, y'all, one of the first things I think will be coming out of the first line of things is going to be, like, articulated animals. I'm gonna learn how to make them. I might make some, like, custom ones. Maybe some, like, pickles. That would be sick, y'all. Since this technically started out as the Daily Pickle. So we did the Daily Pickle in July, y'all. You know what's crazy? I was gonna show this. I completely forgot I had these in here until just now. I still have the original Daily Pickle, y'all. Like, these were the pickles that I used for that. I don't know, where's the expiration date on these? Let me see if I can find that to show y'all. I don't even know where it is. I just saw it the other day because I was curious. Oh, it's right there. I don't know if you guys are able to read that. It says June 29th of 2025. I'm trying to get this to an angle that y'all can see. Can y'all read it right there? I have no idea. Should I do with the pickles I have in here now? I have these guys. I wonder when these guys expire. January 10th of 2029. I love these pickles, though. I wonder if you're supposed to eat them within a certain amount of time after opening. I don't think so. I've been on it for probably 2 weeks now. Anyways, I might go to bed soon here, y'all. Get up early. I need to edit this video up. It's like 10 o'clock. I do want to show y'all this donut board that I got for my graduation party, y'all. My graduation party's in like a week. So, I got the donut board with donuts up. It's gonna be lit. So, anyways, y'all, I think what I'm gonna do to close out this video, because I want to do kind of something special here at the end, I'm gonna put in pictures, y'all, of like my favorite moments that came during this streak that were not on camera. Like, I think that's gonna be kind of sick, just to put in like things that I did off camera that you guys did not really see. You guys have heard of pretty much all of them, but did not get to see. Just because I think it's something that's special to me. And I want to kind of share with you guys what I've been doing behind the scenes, too. So, I do want to close out this video before I go to that, though, saying the daily streak is continuing, y'all. I don't feel like playing you guys as little hearts again. I know I did that for 30 days, 100 days, and I guess that was the only real ones. Was 30 days and then 100 days. I said I was done and I kept posting. I'm going to keep going for this summer at least. Hopefully I'll go through college. If I can go to college, I'm going to college. Unless YouTube pops off. But then I'll still probably go to college. I want to be a meteorologist. I think it'll be sick, even if I, like, don't end up becoming a, like, I don't want to say real meteorologist, but, like, you know, the typical meteorologist. Just being a meteorologist on YouTube would be sick. But my all-time dream, y'all, I'll reiterate it once again here, since we just hit technically like a milestone on here. Travel in a van with a golden retriever. Talking like a converted Sprinter van. Let me pull up a picture, y'all, of a converted Sprinter van. For those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, because they are sick. Let me find a cool one. Okay, I can't really find the ones I was looking for, but literally just like this, where you just have a Sprinter van, you have your bed, you can have a little bathroom right there, a little kitchen, put stuff underneath your bed, storage above your bed, just something kind of like this. From the outside, it just looks like a normal van. There's some really sick ones. Here's kind of a layout of one, but you can make them look so cool. You guys imagine Jace's wacky road life. Wacky van life. That's literally my dream, y'all. Going and parking it in the mountains, on the beach. That's where this channel's hopefully heading, y'all. I plan on doing a lot more outdoorsy stuff this summer on this channel. Probably going to the park a little bit more, filming in the park a little bit more. Literally, like, this video started with me hiking. I don't even consider that hiking. I was going for a walk, and then I got lost, and I got stuck at the top of a hill. Oops. But anyways, y'all, I am going to send you guys this little montage. I'm going to start editing this so that I can have it up, hopefully by 4 p.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be kind of busy tomorrow night. I'm doing a chocolate milk mile. I've been training for the past week for it. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed day 365. 366, I'm sorry. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 367. I'm gonna have to make some sort of joke about that tomorrow. Anyways, y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Probably have some sort of chocolate milk mile footage in there. We'll see what all I put in there. But I'll see y'all then. Enjoy the montage of behind the scenes stuff.
Said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me, when a moment came that stopped me on a dime. I spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options and talking about sweet time. I asked him when it sank in, this might really be the real end. How's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what you do? And he said, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. He said I was finally the husband that most of the time I wasn't, and I became a friend